Yo, bro.
You.
We need to stop giving our ideas and our innovations to Nike because they're watching us. You realise you was right the other week when you said somebody's watching us. I believe you now. They're definitely watching us.
I told you that 4 years ago.
Let's go. Hey, welcome back to the Shoot On Podcast, episode 198 with me and the bro, 808 Kicks ATL. Please do like, follow, subscribe, comment, chat to us. Let's have a conversation. Let's break it down like we always do. And please do check us out on all the social platforms, on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube. We can find all of the actual audio stuff on all the audio platforms as well. What's the Patreon, bro?
Shoot Dog Pod.
And what's the Discord, bro?
Shoot Dog Podcast.
That's the one, bro. And what we here to do this week, bro?
Same thing we do every week. Try to take over the world. And try to not give away ideas that we don't have patents for. And try not to have people not believe us when we say things.
Oh, bro, we pulled out receipts this week, bro. We pulled out receipts this week, bro. I could not believe how was it October 2024 and December 2024. But we were alluding to those dates on our first topic. But how's your week been this week, bro?
It's been up and down, man. I've been really tired. I feel like I'm sleep deprived for some reason. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
But did get a pleasant surprise earlier this week that I had to go track down. Let me say
yes.
The U.S. Postal Service needs to do better. That ain't nothing new.
Yeah.
But it's like, well, I want to say you kind of beholden to services, especially like city and county services or like national services, but they do have competition. It's just that most of the time it's a lot cheaper to use the post office. Excuse me.
Yeah.
It's cheaper to use the post office versus a UPX or FedEx or any of the other shipping services. But this is probably the fourth or fifth time I had to run down the U.S. Postal Service to get something that was supposed to come to my door.
Our Royal Mail service is fine. I'm worried because they've just been taken over. And I hope I don't need to do the same thing because they were fine before. I don't want them to be different because they were like perfect when they worked for the government, but now being privatized a bit, I am worried about the postage and stuff like that. But yeah, the same thing happened with my missus when she sent the package over to New Jersey, and yeah, you had to go and pick it up. The person that she sent it to had to go and pick it up. So like, what?
Well, in this case, there's a package from you.
Yep.
I've gotten packages from you before. I've also received a package from a niche, but this is the, I want to say, third time where I had to go chase down the package. It got stuck. Now, we did have the bad weather, the winter weather a couple of weeks ago, so I can understand a bit of a holdup, but this was like almost a 2-week holdup because the package came through customs from New York to Georgia. That was the 23rd of January. It got held up. You can't really call the post office, like your local post office. You got to have a number and they don't list those numbers. So you got to kind of jump through hoops just to get the number to your local post office. But the like the inquiry part of it is not good. Like I put in an inquiry, I never got any updates from that inquiry. I wanted to go to the post office where the package was supposedly stuck, but it was an hour or so away from my house. I didn't have time or patience. When I did have the time, I didn't have the patience to drive that far.
That's a long way to drive, though. Like an hour to get a package is a long way to drive.
Yeah, and I mean it would have been worth it, but I tried to go through the proper channels. They got the chat bots online, and when you do that, all they're gonna tell you is send the tracking number, and we'll get back to you, and give you the exact same information that you can find yourself on the website. So it's like defeating the purpose almost to try to dig deeper into it. You either file a case or you got to wait. I didn't want to file a case just yet, but I did eventually have to go get the package because the day it was supposed to come to the door, the mail truck dropped off my mail and another package, but not this package.
Bro, what the fuck? What
Right.
the F? Yeah.
So I had to go to the post office the next morning and catch it before it actually got on the truck. Because for some reason, my mail been coming later and later. Like every year, it seems like the time frame in which my mail is delivered goes up an hour to where now I'm not getting my mail till like 8 o'clock at night.
Bro, my missus noticed that. We remember back. I'm gonna sound really old. The good old days, right? When the mail used to come at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, or 10 o'clock, and that was it, right? We used to have punctual raw mail deliveries, packages in the morning, and then the rest of your day is perfect, right? You can just go do what you want, and you know, do your daily activities, go shopping, go whatever you need to do, especially if it's a Saturday. Bro, no. Now it's almost like 2 to 3 o'clock. And I'm like, why are you delivering mail at 2 to 3 o'clock? I don't understand. Like, where's the overnight distribution service when, you know what, if it's automated, it should be even better because you should be able to have all that stuff, grab your bag, and then load it on in the morning and you're delivering. Like, what happened? What actually happened?
Well, I know in a past government, our postmaster was changed to somebody that the people really don't believe in like that. And ever since then, it's been different. Like this dude, I can't remember his name right now. I probably wouldn't say it even if I could. But ever since he took over the postmaster position, it's been progressively worse every year. There are some things that are better about the post office, but it's mostly internal. Because, like, historically, the postal workers in the U.S. have been disgruntled based on work conditions. It was the whole rain, sleet, or snow thing where they was pretty much guaranteeing your mail to be delivered no matter the weather. The fact that the mail trucks are not refrigerated or heated.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's 100 degrees outside, mailman riding around all day suffering. And if it's 30 degrees outside, same thing. So we've had incidents where that's where that phrase "going postal" come from, where the one postal worker went to the office and went crazy, and a lot of people end up hurt and not with us. So, like, historically, it's been bad, and I feel for the postal workers, but I also want my shit on time.
Yeah. Sheesh, like, when it's good, why do they spoil it? And when it's really good, why do they spoil it? I don't understand that. Like, come on now, like, I mean, why rock the cradle?
The only thing I can really, readily attributed to is the population growth. So more peoples means more parcels, which means, more time on when you're going to get yours, because everybody got to get theirs, which I understand. And the importance of other people's stuff might be higher than mine, but that don't change the fact that I want my stuff when I'm supposed to get it, especially when they telling you it's coming this day and you see the mail truck or you go to your box and what you was expecting. And I got informed delivery. Like, I know exactly what's supposed to come to my mail every day. I get emails every morning telling me exactly what's coming, and it just don't work out like that, especially when I'm getting a package from you.
Yeah, you normally tell me, like, you say you sent me a package, maybe. Bro, do you okay? This might not be linked, but I'm trying to make a little bit of a link where it might not be a link. I thought in the early days when email was around that we're gonna get rid of like all of these letters and bills, and because it's all gonna be digital and everything might have been sent to you, and it happened for a little while. But you think it's reversed, where now people don't trust the emails because of all the scam emails and all the open this and I'm a rich billionaire and I'm dying and I give you this money and all like literally there's in your junk mail and in your email there's countless amounts of like you're registered to this site. And it's going to give you information about what's happening here. You could the releases for this site. Maybe it's just me, but like there's I got all the retailers send me information about their drops, and then all of a sudden I've got all the information coming from people that I previously bought for, and then I got emails about discount on this, welcome back, we want you back, and I'm like, my email is like a cesspool of junk, and I'm constantly deleting emails. And I'm not even sending emails like I used to back in the day. And I think people reverted back to sending letters, if I'm honest. And do you think that might be a little bit of a trend that's happening? And this is why we're getting more mail? Even like bills. Like normally you used to be electronic. Now it's like they're sending you bills again. It's like, okay.
No, I can't say that. I mean, it's a case by case basis as far as I understand it. Because you can sign up for paperless with a lot of services.
Yeah.
But even sometimes when it's paperless, they'll send you extra stuff, or they'll like advertising through mail isn't dead. So I still get a lot of advertisements coming through. I get a lot of offers, and like especially when you got good credit, these credit bureaus and credit card companies like to send you pretty much anonymous mail, not anonymous, but unwarranted mail, because they trying to get you to sign up with them and all this kind of stuff. Services that you may cancel will then start sending you ads. So it depends on the situation. Like, I have multiple emails, so I do get a lot of junk mail, a lot of promo mail, but that never stopped my mailbox from filling up. Like, I think overall people do get a little less mail than before the internet streamlined a lot of stuff, but that didn't stop these companies from wasting paper. Pretty much, because that's kind of what it is, a waste of paper. I'm not asking for this stuff. 9 times out of 10, I'm going to open it and get rid of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I knew in the mail, survey this, like, bro, it was like, I got a survey from this week and it was like, we'll give you a £10 voucher if you did this survey. I threw it in the bin. Like, come on now. Like, you want my details. That's what you want. You want me to fill in this form, send you my details, so I'm on your list, and then you can call me and send me a email knowing where I live, and then you can kind of keep sending me wasteless emails and phone calls just because you want to buy something from me.
Yeah.
It's not happening. It's not happening.
They waste paper, they waste email space. Like, even catalogs are still a thing. I still get like Wayfair or Home Depot, or just random places that I may or may not have an account with, because data is data rules. So once people get a hold of your data, through partnership or through just buying your data, they're gonna start lighting you up, whether it's email or physical mail.
Yeah, to be honest, that's I hate that. Talking about so let's talk about some sneakers this week. Did you see the Olympic 95s come out? Did they sit over there, or have they not come out?
They
yet?
ain't came out here yet.
They're sitting full size one, bro. Here.
I told y'all that. I told y'all. Well, I didn't tell y'all they was gonna sit, but I still ain't seen them on the calendar yet for here. I've been waiting. That's one of the pairs that I'm waiting on. So that's one of the pairs that I check for pretty frequently. I checked earlier in the week, but we did the release show, and you talked about it, and I said it then. Like, it still ain't popped up, and I'm still not seeing it, even with the Olympics being in the U.S. this year. It's still not popping up.
I hope it does. I hope it does pop up. But I'm just double checking this now. Also the City Pack 95s has now been loaded on our sneakers app as well, because it got loaded on the sneakers app in the US last week, was it? Early last week.
Yeah, early this week.
Oh, this week. Sorry, this week. So that's nice to see. So that could be a potential. But also the Denim Freeze and the LA Union Jordan 1 are now a L exclusive for the time being. I don't know if they're going to actually come out. Union Fragments, and they're all raffled off, and you have to come in store to pick them up. So that's a thing. So it's an all-star weekend release. So that's definitely a thing.
Well, it's the ugly one anyway. It's just the white and black one. So I'm not interested in those at all. I mean, I'm seeing. Oh, bro. Yeah. Okay. I see what you're talking about. They were supposed to send me notifications, but they didn't. I signed up for the notifications as soon as the page opened, and I ain't got no notifications from Union about the release.
That's all that's all LA reset for the time being. And yeah, bro, look. Air Max 95, Olympics all sit in the set. There's still full size one, but they are. It's interesting. I think this is basically gearing up for All-Star Weekend at the moment, but I think those releases will be more available elsewhere as well. In terms of once it's all done and dusted, I think there'll be releases outside of LA. So expect those pairs. Don't rush and don't go and buy them. There will be pairs out there. I think. Levi's in London might be having pairs as well, so Anish said he's going to go out hunting for that one because he's off. So let's see what happens with that.
Yeah, I'm depending on where it come out around them. I may or may not be trying to get those because the City Pack is loaded. I'm gonna try for the Soul pair, and I'm also looking forward to March the 5th. So, yeah, and those are both 95s. I took an L on the Mine 001 yesterday, the black pair, which kind of saved me some money, but I turned around and spent it on something else anyway. But, yeah, I'm much like last year, I'm being real picky and strategic about what I'm going for and how much effort I'm going to put into it. With the Levi 3 white pair being LA exclusive, I won't be able to go for those. So that's going to save me a little bit.
I have a funny feeling. I have a funny feeling they might even come out elsewhere. I think it might. I'm hoping to do. But
that's probably going to be the Levi's exclusive pair. I mean, I thought that it would be the blue pair that would be Levi's exclusive, but once I saw the white one, I was hoping that one would be exclusive, like online exclusive through Levi's, like the blue 95 was. but it's looking like that's going to be just All-Star game action. So I'm trying to hold out. Go ahead.
I'm asking if it came out, would that be the first Jordan you would come back on?
Yes, I have not bought any Jordans since the Black Metallic 5 last year.
Hey, that's a dope stat, man.
I mean, it would be strictly because of the Levi's affiliation. I skipped a whole lot of sneakers that people would probably be looking at me crazy for. And people have, like, when I go to work, they know, I'm a sneakerhead. And bruh. So I had to tell some people, because people will be on me like, bro, you getting these, you're getting those. Bro, I'm not. I just started telling people I'm not buying Jordans no more. And I wasn't intending on buying too many J's last year anyway, but they kept dropping 95s that I liked more than whatever the next Jordan release was going to be.
So you have to make choices. You have to make choices. I understand that one.
Yeah, I stuck to it. I went with my feeling on a lot of stuff. I'm loving 95s. I was liking most of the 95s that was coming out. And so I just kept going in. Got some unexpected W's. But do you remember, what story did I tell about this dude? Oh, remember I told you about the dude who had the fire red 4s with a red air bubble?
Yeah. I remember that.
So I didn't have to straighten him out on a bunch of stuff, because I know he didn't had the fire red 4s was fake. He had fake Canary, Fear Gods, Chunky Dunkies, like just a whole bunch of shit that I know the average person ain't getting their hands on. And time after time, he's coming up to me, hey, bro, how much would you sell these for? How much would you sell these for? And it led me to the conclusion that he's not really a sneakerhead. But then you tell me, if you have a lack of information, does that take away from your sneakerhead title? Like, can you consider yourself a sneakerhead if you're not staying up to date with what's going on in sneakers?
Yeah, you can still. You can still be a sneakerhead. I'll give you an example. Cam's still a sneakerhead. He doesn't keep up to date, but he goes for the old stuff because he's still a historian. So in that context, he's still a sneakerhead. But I put a caveat to that. If you have no intentions of being a sneakerhead or knowing, or you plain ignorant, and you don't want to know, but you just want to know it for the hype of it, and you want to sell it, and you're interested in selling it, then you're not really a sneakerhead. Like your intentions are, your heart's in the wrong place. If your heart's in the wrong place, then I don't think you can be classified as a sneakerhead. I think. It's your I think being a sneakerhead is a special title, and we need to treat it as a special title because it's the passion that you throw to it. Like, you really, really love it to a point when you are actually buying stuff, you're actually learning, and you're actually going back. If you're a historian, if you keep going forward to the releases, if you're passionate, if you talk about it, if you wear it, if you have fits for it, then I think you're a sneakerhead. But if you stand there and say, yo, bro, how much is this worth? Or how much would you sell this for? And you know they're not real pairs. Can you be classified as a sneakerhead when you're only looking at the valuation of a sneaker?
Yeah, I get you. And that was my train of thought initially, but I'm starting to switch it up a little bit now after hearing you say that. That's why I started to embrace the title of hype beast once I actually went and found a definition for it. And I saw multiple definitions on different sources, and it was all saying the same thing, which confirmed to me that we're both actually hype beasts because we keep up with the news, because we know about the collaborators, we know about We know certain information that the casual consumer doesn't know.
But this is our job to know because we got a podcast. So in theory, you're right. We are hype beasts and sneakerheads at the same time. We love sneakers to a point we want to keep up with information. We want to bring the information to the public.
Well, we were doing that before we started the pod.
And that too. That's you, bro.
That's the thing. That's what I think separates different levels. One thing that separates different levels of sneakerheads. However, this guy, I'll walk in the office and hey Q, sitting there with a stupid ass grin. You going for the such and such? I know you getting the such and such. I know you getting it. You going in for the, like, bruh, no, I'm not buying no J's. Stop asking me about J's, because that's all he care about is J's and whatever the popular thing is. Like when Dunks was popular, Dunk Lows were popular. Hey, I know you seen the such and such dunk. Hey, I know you, like, bruh, stop. Okay.
That's 1,000% hype beast, man. For sure.
No. Well, in a different way.
Yeah.
In a different way. Because he's still ignorant to a lot of things. This motherfucker said to me yesterday, hey Q, I need a favor. I already know what that means, right? You want me to go in on something for him? This motherfucker said to me, bruh, I know you seen them being sixes. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Give me a size 13. I need a size 13, bro. I know you got me. And I looked at him. If I had my shades on, I would have had to hit him with the over the top. And like, I said, bro, do you know what being 23 is? He was like, nah, but I'm pretty sure you're finna tell me. I said, bro, being 23 is a limited exclusive series that Jordan Brand does periodically. I said that Ben 6 is only 2,300 pairs worldwide, and they're gonna cost $355. Come on, man. I mean, you you're a miracle worker, bro. I know you. Fool. If I was able to get my hands on a Ben 6, first of all, it's not gonna be in your size. It's gonna be in my size.
Oh, bro.
Second of all, I ain't too sure in my own mind, if I was to get my hands on the Ben 6, that I wouldn't flip it myself. Let alone give it to you for retail. Like, what? No, bro. Like, I don't get. And see, that's why certain sneakers I get on you about, because it's like some of this stuff I don't feel good about buying for somebody and giving it to them for retail, especially if I know they're not going in for themselves. Now, I'm not saying that I think he wants it to flip it. I actually think he wants it to wear it. But, and that's a big but, there is nobody on the planet Earth, not named Lovekickscustom or the Dancer Lady, that I would give a Ben 23 for retail. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I don't care what Ben it is. I'm keeping it or I'm jacking the price up and I'm selling that shit for profit. I repeat, am not going to give anybody a Ben 23 sneaker for retail. I'm sorry, bro. Call me what you want to call. Call me a hypocrite. That's the first thing.
No. I'm not calling you a hypocrite. Ben 23s are special, but you through that process we got a new siren, and I might need to make this into a actual clip. This. that now is a warning. Hypebeast warning. You know you have the police sirens? That's the Hypebeast warning siren now. I'm going to convert that and make that into a siren, bro.
No, don't do
it. All right.
But yeah, man, that was really lame. I'm like, dude.
Very lame.
I just told you, 2,300 pairs globally.
And you were like, you're a miracle worker, cute. And I, what? No,
not for you.
If not for you, I'm a miracle worker for me.
Oh, come on, man. What you take me for?
But bro, this is probably gonna get some backlash if this ever gets clipped. Are UA or rep guys sneakerheads?
No, well.
You already said it. You can't take it back. All right, you say. You
can't say they aren't. You just have to put a caveat on it. Like you got an asterisk on your collection.
Wide berth caveat on that, bro.
You have an asterisk on your collection. It's in parentheses. It's underlined. It's highlighted. Like you got a whole bunch of other shit on your collection.
Strike through.
I mean,
let's.
I wouldn't personally want to acknowledge the status of somebody who got a collection of reps as a sneakerhead. Yeah. But if you love sneakers, you love sneakers.
Yeah.
Whether, because it's a weighted topic, man. Like being a sneakerhead can mean so many different things.
You're right, and I'm gonna the caveat I'm gonna put on that is if you have passion for the sneakers and you can afford to get them, you can't afford to get them, and then you buy a rep because you have passion for them. Respect for you guys. I can't like that, but respect because you have the passion and you want them. But I'd advise you to save money to get 1 or 2 authentic pairs rather than a whole collection of fakes. But if you can afford to and you choose not to because you deem everybody else is stupid too, then that's a whole different level that we don't allude to at all. So
yeah, because like it don't matter how many pairs you have, it don't matter what said pairs are, whether they collabs or GRs or just a bunch of the same sneaker in different colorways, or how you wear them, whether you beat them and get rid of them, whether you like us, where you like to clean them and keep them and try to keep them looking new, or I know real sneakerheads who end up, once they feel like a pair is beat or damaged too badly, they start wearing them to work. Yeah. They're not concerned about cleaning them. So none of that stuff to me can disqualify you or make me look at you funny. But having a collection full of reps is definitely a disqualification for me. Like I can't acknowledge your collection if it's not authentic, no matter if it's Vans, no matter if it's Nikes, Adidas, New Balance, Asics. Like, we give people a lot of shit because we Nike guys, we Jordan guys. But if you only buy Adidas, how can I be mad at you if I only buy Nikes? You know what I'm saying? That's the pot calling the kettle black. So I'm not going that far with it, but reps are reps, bro. And reps are not legit. So by definition, your collection is not legit. Yeah. And legitimacy is a big, big factor to being a sneakerhead.
Yeah, exactly. I saying that, I learned my missus' mum loves Puma. It's because we ended up in the Puma store last Saturday, and there was a big, I don't know where it popped up from. It's a new Puma stuff from last Saturday, and it just popped up from nowhere, and we went into it, and I was like, I got to them, you know, we're gonna start seeing Anta soon here in the store. For like pretty soon in the next year or so. She's like, really? Yeah, the Japanese, not Japanese, the Chinese Anta company is coming through, and they've bought 29. I told them the whole history behind it. They bought 1.8 billion stock and all that stuff. So we're going to see more Anta sneakers in the store. And he goes, probably why we got a new Puma store. Probably why. But it was huge, absolutely huge, man. On Oxford Circus.
Nah, that happened before though. The store popped up before the Anta made that deal.
Yep. Maybe.
I mean, Puma has stores. I've seen Puma stores. They kind of few and far between, and most of the ones I see are outlet stores. But I'm pretty sure they got, you know, flagship factory stores or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, dog, I just it's a moving conversation whether you're a sneakerhead or not, and to what level. That's why I wanted to make the Skelometer back in the day, because it's levels to it.
Dope.
And it's important. I think it's important to acknowledge what level you're on, if you care to. Like, I care to, obviously. It's not like I'm going to look at you different. It's just certain conversations I'm not willing to have. Like with the guy that I'm talking about. I'm not willing to have so much sneaker conversation with him. When I talk to him, most of the time is me telling him what's going on, or me correcting him on something he said or might think.
Yeah, if you have to keep correcting somebody on their sneaker knowledge, then you have to feel like they're not doing their due duty by actually learning or not. If you really about it, you'd really like do some work about it and learn more about it, and like I can't understand that. Like, if you really want it, you'd go for it. Is he even going for the sneakers? That's the question.
I don't know, because I haven't seen him, because he wears his sneakers to work. Like, he don't have to. He works in the office, so he can get away with wearing some of his pairs to work. But I can't recall seeing him wearing anything recent, because he has a collection already. You know, he's been buying sneakers for years, and he wears a lot of older stuff. But like, he wears the British khaki Travis 6s pretty often. They beat to death. Like,
Mine's fresh and clean, so
I know. And it ain't like they came out at different times. It's the only time this sneaker ever came out. And his pair is just beat to hell. And I'm like, every time I see him, I'm like, ain't no way I would walk around with my sneakers like that. You know what I'm saying? It feels crazy to me. Especially as a sneakerhead, to just, no, bro.
I
do want to say real quick, it's not like I'm above reproach. Like, I'm open to being corrected and wrong. And like, I get on here and say stuff wrong, sometimes on purpose, sometimes not. But you know, it ain't like I'm a wealth of knowledge about sneakers. I know what I know. And so when I feel like somebody's pulling my tail, like, no, bro, that ain't no.
Just quickly. I went to an event, a sneaker event, and somebody was wearing the olive Travis Scott 6s. Mine are fresh, still fresh. I worn them 2-3 times now, still fresh, clean them in the box. The shade looked wrong, the color looked wrong, beat to hell. I was like, are they real or are they fake? And me and Scott was there. And Scott was like, I think they might be fake, bro. And it was that bad. It was that bad, bro. The thing is, if you have to question somebody's sneaker, do you know they don't care about their sneaker? Like, this is a Jordan 6 Travis Scott olive variation, the one I idolized and paid resale for, and he run that through, and it almost felt like it was a fufu, bro. And I'm like, Is it real or fake?
I mean, when it's beat, you can't really tell, and also when it's beat, you kind of got to disqualify it anyway, because how much legit check you gonna want to do on something that's beat like that?
I don't want to touch it.
With certain people, with this guy, I just don't know. I just don't know. So for the meantime, he's disqualified from certain conversations in my mind. And I feel snobbish saying that and thinking like that, but that's what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. Sometimes you have to be real with it. Before we move on, you was telling me this week. Sorry, not last week. This week. Shout out to In Kicks We Trust.
Yeah.
So you wanted to say a few words, bro?
Yeah, no, they just hit episode 250. Congratulations to the bros on that. Rich, Trev, Kev, Juan, Witness Protection One, and Khaby.
Yeah, shout out to Khaby
especially Khaby. Yeah, I think we both had the most conversations outside of pod with Khaby. Khaby was the last member of that pod to come on our pod.
He needs to come back on.
We had a great conversation.
We've got some conversations to finish with Khaby.
Yeah, we got a lot of information from Khaby. We appreciate that. And also, Khaby gave us a shout out at the end of their episode.
Hey.
And it was because they always send tags. They always tag, when they mention other content creators or whatever on their episodes. So when I get those tags, I know, and I listen from time to time. I don't listen to every single episode, but they do good work over there. Totally different type of pod than we do, because they talk a lot of general sneaker stuff, collector stuff, not so much recent news and whatnot. But yeah, I respect those dudes a whole lot. We coming up on episode 200. So
we're catching you. We're catching them, bro.
I mean, truth be told, we've done way more than 200 episodes, especially with us doing post-pod now. And I think Khaby was the first post-pod we ever did. The episode that he came on, he came in the post-pod with us for not the full hour or so, but I just wanted to shout Khaby out. And also,
shout to Khaby.
Hollywood Life on YouTube.
Life, yeah. We're breaking it. Sorry, we're just breaking it down with all the what do you call it, herbal medicine as well, especially the Chinese herbal medicine, because my missus is into her herbal Chinese medicine, and she was making stuff, and yeah, me and him, Collie, was breaking it down. So shout out to Collie. He's very insightful as well, very knowledgeable guy. They have the utmost respect for him, and in Kicks We Trust crew, dope people.
Yeah, Collie is a Chinese citizen. But he was born in Canada, so he's worldwide Khaby. You know what I'm saying?
Khaby. Yeah, exactly.
So shout out to Khaby.
Exactly.
Appreciate the shout out once again. Appreciate you for keeping up with us, supporting us, and the conversations will continue with Khaby. Also, Mr. V. It's always good to have a Mr. V sighting. Mr. V also former guest of the pod, and he'll just pop up out of nowhere in my DMs and be like, "Hey, did you guys talk about this yet?" So shout out to Mr. V for supporting and still being a part of the pod by offering different topics at different times. And it's always something that's important. I think he knew one way or another we were going to end up talking about it, but it is indeed the first quick strike. So when he sent it to me, I'm like, yeah, bro, we record tomorrow. So yeah.
Yeah, we get a lot of love and support. And I want to just say a special shout out to Rick Dub.
Rick Dub also. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to bro Rick. Me and him chatting. Me and him chatting. I'm happy. We're chatting. Yeah. It's just hopefully we will have Rick back on the show again, and he will break it down with him. See how his Area 50 Nike's going. All of that stuff, bro. I'm gonna be honest, right? Before this pod, we'll go into the quick strikes next, but before this pod, I dropped on the next subject. I was up until 5 o'clock in the morning, looking and finding receipts, and I found the receipts, and I dropped what I dropped today on Instagram or on Friday. Go and check it out. It's on my reels. Go and check it out. We talk the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and we manifest and we predict and we strategize, and all of that stuff is coming to fruition as we're speaking right this moment in time. And yeah, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Shout. And I was going through, this is why did I lose my chain of thought? I was going through the episodes, bro, and I was laughing at the episode names. I was like, we are some crazy MFs, bro. Like this name. I was like, it's crazy. What are we doing?
It goes right itself, man.
Yeah, exactly. And I saw Area 50 Nike. It's like, yeah, Rick. And I reached out to Rick. Yeah, well, bro, you okay? Yeah, it's fine. It's good. But Rick, if you listen to this, you reach out to us anytime you want, bro. We're always here for you. Always here for you.
For sure. All right, so let's do the first quick strike.
Yeah.
Nike has apparently patented and will introduce in the future a digital authentication fingerprint. Maybe not a physical fingerprint. We don't know what it's going to look like, but reading about it, different information from different outlets, it's not a QR code. It's not something that's going to be on the box or on the tag. It will be physical, invisible to the naked eye, paints and materials embedded somewhere on the pairs that will allow you to identify authentic sneakers from the brands, meaning Nike and Jordan.
Whoo!
I want you to say what you got to say.
October. All right, go and check. Where's my list? I have it here because I've written it down 4 o'clock in the morning, like yesterday, last night. Episode 64 reel was coming on Saturday, and there's another prediction that we put together. Me and Q broke it down. Episode 135, which came out the 1st of October 2024. Me and you were having that conversation about how boxes are going, the final boss, how do we stop this? We both came to the conclusion the easiest way to do it was install something hidden in the sneaker, i.e. a microchip, that you can scan and you can trace and you can work out where it came from, how it got there, who brought it, who sold it, the historical log of the sneaker. Episode 140, I reinforced that with you, and we was having that discussion, and we same thing Nike's trying to do, and that was on the 3rd of December 2024. We're talking about a whole year and a bit, and Nike just patented that whole theoretical idea that me and you were talking about a year ago, and haven't even developed it yet. And then they've changed it obviously by embedding it and paints and all. Forget all the little detailing. The whole idea was traceability of that sneaker to first of all get rid of fake pairs, so you know your pair's legit, and you can buy it off the aftermarket and you can trace it and you know it's a legit pair. If it gets stolen, you can trace it. It's all about the history log of that sneaker, bro. That's what we were talking about in 2024, end of 2024, October, December time. And guess what Nike've done? Exactly what we told them to do.
I was about to say, you got some cleaning up to do because we had disagreements every time you brought that up. Because you kept saying microchip. And I kept saying they're not going to do that. I always felt if they went this route, they weren't going to do something that expensive to them. If it was going to be expensive to them, they was going to then pass off that cost to us, which would be a bad thing. Inflation is already high. Tariffs are high. The price of sneakers has changed. Mm-hmm. Your quote unquote premium high heat Jordans price is gone. The Air Force Ones went up. Dunks went up. The price of everything over $100 pretty much went up years ago. And it continues to go up year after year, kind of like every other year. I remember you always say you remember when Jordan 1s were $135 for y'all. At that time, they were $160 for us. Now Jordan 1s are $190, which used to be the price for a 2 on up.
Yeah.
Not even 2s, like 3s on up. I think 2s were a little less expensive, but nevertheless, they have implemented or starting to implement some type of identifier, which is not good for the UA community. It is not good for the resale, the dishonest resale community, because there's a difference between a reseller, an honest reseller, and a dishonest reseller. I think it's 3 different categories. A reseller is a reseller, right? But if you out here buying reps, trying to resell those for real, authentic sneaker resale prices, you are extra kind of low. Like you are now a full blown scammer because you out here paying half the retail for reps.
He's a skeller.
A what?
A scammer, reseller,
Reskeller?
Reskeller.
Nah, that ain't. I don't like that. I like the way it sounds, but I don't know if I want to say it's too. I think that's a little too vague. But I mean, it's. See,
sorry.
Don't start.
Right.
Don't start.
Composure. Reskeller.
You with these words, man. But nah, this is. I think this is a good thing as long as it don't affect the pricing for us.
Yeah.
But I think it will. I think this will be just another reason for Nike and Jordan to raise prices again because it's more work.
Yeah, more in the manufacturing process. Yeah, it will be.
Yeah, but I don't think it's fair though. Like, yeah, special materials, special paints, having to use invisible inks and all this type of stuff. But do you think the UA people are going to be the leak? Do you think this information was in that Nike leak?
No. It came.
I think so.
It came out from all of a sudden. Because if it was in the Nike leak, you know what? If it, I'll bear with me. I think I can see your side. And I can see why they've just said it quickly now because it was leaked already. But I can see the other side. Like, from packages going missing, and we talked about this in 2024, packages keep going missing. From then, we've seen robbery after robbery after robbery with the LA stuff happening and the trains robbed and stuff like that. So Nike's like, we can't just sit here and keep having a product stolen because it's very expensive for us. Because first of all, we've got insurance. Our insurance keeps going up because our product keeps going missing. So we can't have that keep happening. So we need to. And then obviously Project Blitz happened. They raided the store, and now the Project Blitz is trying to sue Nike and the LAPD. We've seen that happen as well. Nike's probably like, how do we and this is the same predicament we were talking about a year ago, and this is why when I say we're ahead of the curve all the time, because we think about stuff that normal people don't think about, and then we're like, oh yeah, like what if they do this and this and this. Nike's thinking about it now, which we thought about a year or so ago. How do we stop our product getting stolen? What do we do if a cat or a dog or an animal gets stolen? Put a tracker on it. Then we put a tracker on our sneakers, and this that's by paint and stuff like that. Let's do that. The fact that they patented it now. And this week, after the leaks, I don't think it was on there, because everything that's on there, on the leaks, was products and information that's already been in development for 1 or 2 years. This is just coming to development now. So they've probably, for my thinking, is if they put a patent in now, that patent didn't exist last week or the week before. And that's when did Nike and Under Armour get hacked? A couple of weeks back. I don't think it was there, bro. If I'm honest.
I'm trying to find a date on this patent. Shout out to Sneaker Legal. Yeah, the patent date is December 16th, 2025.
Okay.
So it was a little bit before the leak. But Nike information leaks a lot. Whether it's somebody from the inside or somebody close to someone on the inside, it is what it is. But yeah, I do think this is a good thing. The question is, how exactly will it work? Will we have to do it ourselves? Will it be tied to the sale of the product? And how is that possible? I think more than likely it'll be an app that you'll have to download and register the products yourself.
Remember in 2023, in episode 64, which I'm going to drop on Saturday, so by the time you've listened to this, it's already been dropped. I said, Nike's going to sell you a license to verify your sneakers. It's coming.
What are you talking about?
I said on episode 64.
No. Explain what you're saying.
They
sell you a license. What you mean by that?
You might need to be trained by Nike to actually identify their sneakers, so they actually give licenses out to specific people.
What are you talking about?
No,
no,
bro. If that happens,
that's not the same thing.
Would they want the public to know how you verify your sneakers, because then it's a public known information, and then the UA people or the fake UA factories will know how to replicate your identification process, and then it beats the purpose.
That don't make sense. That's the point of making a patent on a technique. Trying to teach people or sell people lights, that don't make sense. It didn't make sense then, and I don't think it makes sense now. Like, why would Nike open classes? If that's the case, anybody who's interested in doing reps can just go to the class and get licensed, and it'll make the situation worse.
True. Very true.
That's why they're doing this proprietary thing, to where the products that come from those factories can be identified easily. They're not they're not in the business of overcomplicating shit, because it's gonna cost.
True. But if you knew who's coming to your courses, you know who's got the licenses, you can track down who were the people responsible, and therefore track down possibly the factories. I don't know, but God,
that don't make sense, bro. They're not finna chase people around or follow people around just because they've been to some class where they teaching people how to authenticate. That don't make sense.
True. But Nike are closing down eBay accounts that are selling their sneakers as well recently. That's been happening. which is they run this eBay program, which allows them to shut down any sales, which is interesting that they've gone that far. How would they implement it? That's going to be a question and a half. Is it going to be a scan? Is it going to be scanned from your sneakers app to log your history? Is it going to be a digital ID that's once it's on the sneaker, it's going to be unique to that sneaker? Then you know that if you sell that sneaker, to somebody, that's their digital history. If that person sells that sneaker,
that's why it's got to be an app.
Yeah,
because that's the only way you can track a transaction. Because if I have the sneaker
and you give it to somebody else,
I identify it as authentic through my account. If I'm selling it to somebody, it would behoove them to also have the app in their account to where they can verify that what I'm selling them is authentic. And that will show a transaction history.
Pretty much what we call in this country car log or vlog, which is basically a transfer of property to one person to another. That's what they're doing, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. It's like with watches. These high-end watch brands, let's just say Rolex, you can buy certified pre-owned. Like at a car dealership. Certified pre-owned. They go through the car, they check everything, make sure everything is up to spec through factory regulations. And they like, okay, this is everything here is legit, everything here is factory. We gonna resell it as authentic. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like you can buy a Rolex from Rolex, sell it to an authorized Rolex dealer, and they will certify it as authentic. Like that's a lot of people who buy jewelry go and get their stuff tested 2 and 3 times to make sure it is what the seller says it is, because it's illegal to sell counterfeits.
And this is only going to be done to premium pairs. You're not going to get this for general releases. You're going to get this for the special limited edition rare pairs, the pairs that we all like hype beasts all want to go for, like us. There's the limited like collaborations and stuff like that. It's not going to be wrong. Like Travis Union frags, all of that. That I think because there's a premium to it, and because it's a premium sneaker, it comes with a premium price, which comes with okay, cool. We need to make sure we can identify where the sneaker's gone, where it's headed, and all that stuff. So we need to keep a log of it, so it's not easily replicated. Anything that's going to be replicated by the UA factories, they are going to produce a digital ID for.
I could see it happening with GRs though.
Really?
Yeah, look at Black Metallic 5, Playoff 8s, or, stuff that's technically GR that's going to sell out still. You know what I'm saying? Like, technically,
that's the caveat.
The Galaxy Foam is a GR. It's not a collab. It's not a limited release by a certain level of product stock numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's more than a certain amount of pairs, you can call it a GR. I can see them doing that with the annual 11 releases. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's not going to be like tier 2 or tier 3 stuff that you can go get from the bargain stores or something that's $50 retail. Nah, if it's over a certain price point, I can see it happening with those pairs.
I can also see it happening with some like Jordan 11 release where the Space Jams come out and it's a digital ID to them, because it's going to be even to make a million pairs of them, people want them. And I think you're right. Anything that sells out and anything that's replicated by UA factories are going to put a digital ID next to it. And it's going to be
because only certain stuff is going to get ripped. Like these rep, going back to what Khaby said on the episode he was on with us, I asked him, do you see UA Air Max 95s? And he said yes. I assumed that 95s weren't being ripped like that. But when you look at a Neon, when you look at a Levi's, when you look at the orange gradient, a lot of the gradients, the pink gradient, the just certain pairs, they sell out. So you kind of gotta think about it in that way. Like, not everything that we consider worthy is what other people looking at the same way. Like, you can still get taxis, right? You can still go find taxis for retail. But I'm pretty sure Nike assumed the taxi was going to do what the Black Metallic 5 did.
It didn't.
But you can't predict. Yeah. You can't predict the way the market moves. You know what I'm saying? Hype moves in mysterious ways, like we always say.
And you know what? Also, let me add another thing to that. This could be the end of backdooring. This could be this literally. If Nike want to stop backdooring, this is it, because you have to register that, log that, and log the sale when it happened. And early releases that the retailers do, they already warned you this year. If it comes out, it's not valid. Before the release date, it's not valid. So a lot of stores have really stopped doing that, and this is another measure to stop them. So if Nike doesn't even need to turn up to your store anymore, they'll just see, click the app. Oh, does it mean as that sale come? And if you haven't done that for once and registered it, every backdoor pair is no longer authorized because it's not been registered as a sale, and it's not been logged into the system, and you can't verify it. And if you can't verify it, therefore it means it's not a legit sneaker because it's never sold by Nike or a retailer. And then if you try to sell it on the aftermarket, and you try to use the digital ID as an app, if that's the system they want, if you try to use the digital ID as an app and you don't register, it's a fake.
It's gonna be a lot, bro. I can see already people finding a way around it, because it's a lot to track. Like, how can you use it to track a sale? That's what a receipt is. Are they gonna require you to have a receipt to be able to authenticate it? How is that gonna work with all these different retailers? It's gonna be a lot, and people already trying to figure out how to get around it. Trust me.
Yeah. Obviously, there's a will, there's a way, but it's going to be interesting how they implement this, and when it's going to be implemented, how they implement it, what the system is. Are you going to get receipts? Is a receipt your digital ID? Who knows? So yeah, that's a interesting one. Right.
Shout out to Mr. V.
Shout out to Mr. V. Yeah.
Next quick strike.
Hey, so another thing we talked about a couple of weeks back, it was Mr. Bad Bunny. Say it, bro. I like the way you say it.
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny. Yeah, it's Mr. Bad Bunny. All right, so he has a new sneaker silhouette, and that's for no worries. He's got a new sneaker silhouette, and we saw it coming because the Super Bowl's coming, and it's good to see Bad Bunny get his bowl and bunny bow. Is it bunny bow one?
BadBo.
BadBo one. That's the one. My bad. BadBo one. And the first pair released last week, and it was limited to 1,994 pairs to celebrate his birthday, and obviously they're super limited. The brown variation, brown overlays white underneath, and it looked good. I'm gonna be honest, it looked fire, absolute fire. That came out, and then also alongside that, we had a chalk white pair, and it looks a bit different now to the actual pictures that we saw, but it's a chalk white pair that came out, and that's releasing on the 15th of February, one day after Valentine's Day. And then also on top of that, bro, we saw this. This is the Super Bowl interview, pre-Super Bowl interview. He's wearing the BadBo 1.0 with the black underlays and the white overlays, and with the gum outsole. So I presume we will get a Bad Bunny sneaker release in the Super Bowl, around the Super Bowl, or in the halftime show. One of the two is happening, and it's now we've seen 3 pairs. What's your opinion?
I think he should do the white and black, or they should do the white and black pair during the Super Bowl, right before or right after the halftime show. I'm thinking
That looks
right after, do an online release.
Yeah, adidas shop drop or online release or a raffle. One of the things they need to do.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of eyes on that performance. It's gonna be a lot of eyes on the Super Bowl in general. But I think a lot of people are gonna be tuning in just to see the Bad Bunny show. Similar to what happened with Kendrick and what happened with Beyonce and so on and so forth. Some people have the game on, just waiting on the halftime show to hit.
Mm-hmm.
This black and white pair, or white and black pair, was the first pair that we saw when we started getting the rumors that he was going to have a signature sneaker. This is my favorite colorway that I've seen so far. I think it should be this one for the Super Bowl, especially since he wore it during the interview.
Yeah.
Coming straight off the Grammys.
Yes. Round of applause.
Powerful speech he did at the Grammys. Half of it I couldn't understand because he started speaking Spanish. But yeah, I think it should be this one for the Super Bowl.
You know what Bad Bunny said about Spanish, the Spanish song? It says you don't need to learn Spanish, just learn to dance. And I like that.
Yeah.
And I like that. The rhythm, let the rhythm take you.
I agree. But people, what's that song? Damn it, I can't remember the name of the song now. It's a real super popular Spanish song, and people don't know what they're listening to. But I know some people who know the words to the song that don't speak a lick of Spanish just because the song is that popular. And it's like that with a lot of his music. Like, people who I know love Bad Bunny don't speak Spanish, but they still listen to his music on a regular basis. So it really don't matter. As long as you rock with the person and the music, or just the person or just the music, the vibe gotta be the most important thing. And like Pimp C said, it really don't matter what you're talking about as long as it's jamming.
Yeah, exactly that. Bad Bunny in Happy Gilmore 2 is funny. He's a funny guy in that. Go and look. If you don't want to watch Happy Gilmore 2, go and watch the outtake. No, not outtake. Go and watch the clips from Bad Bunny in Happy Gilmore 2. And there's some on TikTok or on Instagram. Go, if you catch it. It's funny. It's so
or
funny.
Or just go watch the movie. Like,
and now go and watch the movie. It's a great movie.
I rock with Adam Sandler. So
yeah.
I haven't seen the movie yet. I'm not.
Funny.
I hadn't really been watching too many movies like that in recent years. I kind of fell off. I used to watch a lot of movies, but I've been watching more TV shows than anything. That's a side note. But I like Bad Bunny as a person. I'm not particularly a fan of his music, but every time I hear something, I end up liking it. For the longest, bro, I didn't realize. I can't remember the name of this song either. The one with the beat.
That's fine.
Where he's
that's fine.
Where he's humming at the beginning.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was Bad Bunny.
Yo,
but
Bad Bunny's
every single reel for like a month or two was using that same beat, and I'm like, what is this? And I'm thinking, it's just a funny beat somebody made and put online. No, it's Bad Bunny. That's why everybody using it, because it's Bad Bunny.
Yeah. Bad Bunny. He was in Narcos, Mexico as well. That was quite good to see him in that as well. He's a all around entertainer, music star. movie star. He's going to be a movie star. Watch that space. He's in a couple of things. Guys, go watch Happy Gilmore. Happy Gilmore. The first movie was great. The second one lives up to expectation as well. That's a great movie. Go watch Narcos Mexico if you want to see Bad Bunny as well. He's great. He's going to do great things at Super Bowl as well. So shout out to him.
Yeah, when I actually did listen to that song, I was like, wait a minute, that's not a sound in the beat. That's him. I'm like, this dude here is a fool. So yeah, man. Shout out to Bad Bunny, not so much Adidas.
Yeah.
What?
Nah, you couldn't help it. You couldn't help it.
Actually, another thing I was gonna say too, the side of the shoe, I can see the three stripes on it, but the underlay kind of looks like an upside down trefoil a little bit to me. I could be off there in like the design element, like the black panels on this shoe kind of look like the trefoil upside down, like the old school Adidas logo.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah, but clearly, you got the three stripes going on too. So I like what happened with the design of this sneaker. It doesn't look like your typical Adidas sneaker, which is probably why I like it more than the average Adidas sneaker.
If I'm being honest, Adidas is doing something secretly. Not secretly. With Pharrell, they've done a lot last year. With a lot of other athletes, a lot of collaborators are starting to do stuff as well. And with Bad Bunny having this silhouette as well, it's looking like a dope year for Adidas, however you want to say it.
Whatever. Next quick strike. Palace is under fire.
Okay.
Palace has been accused of using AI designed art on a whole collection that they just dropped or about to drop.
No. Oh yeah. No. It's you know what, AI is now a bad word. Oh no. It's like a rude cuss word now, especially when it comes to design and especially design, because
it's the practice that matters, bro. Like, it's helpful in a lot of ways and not so much in others. According to Reddit, the artwork in question was created by AI artist Steven Basement in 2025. And it was exposed on X or Twitter when Palace posted the very same graphic on a jacket, on a button-up shirt, a football or soccer kit, and face mask or hood, hats. It's a whole Gore-Tex line that they dropping that feature this demon hound looking image. They calling it K9. Yeah.
All right, take the AI element out. Is it fire though?
I don't particularly care for it, to be honest with you. It's not something that I would want to buy. But I think people like it. Like, when I read the comments, I'm seeing some people not caring so much. But I also see a lot of people dragging Palace through the mud.
It's do they give recognition to the original artist? Because with AI, it's hard to give recognition to the original artist because you don't know where the art form comes from. So that's number one. Number two is, did they know that this is AI?
I'm having a problem with the term AI artist, for one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's an AI artist? You just type in prompts.
It's
And
not really artists.
we know what prompts do. We know what these AI apps and services do. They go find references and recreate them. So if you want to call yourself an artist, I don't think putting AI in front of it should count. You should be maybe an engineer
Yeah.
versus an artist. Like you should be a programmer versus an artist. Because you're not you're not physically creating whatever art you're presenting.
Mm-hmm.
I've done AI images before. It's all a reference from something else. You've done AI images before.
Yep.
We know when you're writing these prompts, you have to give it specific references. Make it look like this type of art or that type of art. Make it look like this person made it. Make it look like this thing that this artist produced.
Yeah, if you're a master prompter, then you can produce anything you wanted. So it's the skill and ability of the person to actually dictate what they wanted to, and that's the problem with it, because basically what you vision, AI will give you something 10 times better if you are mastering at it. See what I'm saying? And it might exceed your expectation. But the problem is, if you're not good at it, then you might not get the results you wanted, and you're stuck in a loop where you're like, all right, cool. I want it to look this way, but it's not looking this way. I need to change. So it depends on the skill of the person, the AI, the prompter. So being a master prompter will probably give you the results and exceed the results you wanted. See what I'm saying? So that is a skill in itself. But yeah, like you're saying, the AI takes reference. It scours the whole system and gives you a reference of what you want, and actually takes bits and pieces from everywhere. And how you dilute that, and how it's like sampling a song. When you sample a song, and you're referencing a song, and you change the tempo, you change the frequency, you make it something different for your song, but that's still a reference to the song that you use, so you have to pay royalties to that. And if you have to pay royalties to that, then there should be the same thing with AI. If AI uses artwork from somebody else and references it from somebody else, then that day you need to have royalties go back to that person who the artist was, because then it defeats the system, because you're stealing. And this is the whole thing with AI is it's a form of legal theft, because everybody's doing it.
Yeah, it's the same thing as sampling. Exact same thing as sampling. It's the one comment that I'm going to read that I really, really agree with. AI as a design tool will actively hurt fashion as a whole. Designers will stop being paid. People aren't going to start coming up with new ideas to feed these algorithms. People aren't going to start coming up with new ideas to feed these algorithms. That's the most important phrase in this whole comment.
And what was
people
the,
are
what was
not,
the song?
huh?
What was it? Because what was this? What do especially Nas's lyrics? I remember, not ideas original. That basically he literally did. He said that years ago about music, because everything's sampled from something, and it's all sampled from from the original context of something, and that might be sampled from something else, and no idea is original, because right this moment in time we're rehashing everything right this moment in time, because we take, like, even, I'm gonna be honest, right? I understand why you don't watch movies no more. I understand why you've gone off that. Because unless an original concept idea comes out that's original and true form, it's all rehashed, bro. It's like a rehash from a rehash, and they've gone back. Why do we get movies that came out 20 years ago being rehashed now? And they try to like even like the classics that we have getting rehashed to the modern day era. We're getting He-Man, bro, like Master of the Universe. I remember Master of the Universe with Dolph Lundgren. Why are we getting that back? So like, there's not no ideas original, and AI delves into that massively because now no idea is original because it's all hashed from something else and remade. So the uniqueness of coming up with a fresh idea sometimes somehow has been lost, and I agree with that comment 100%.
Yeah, I don't like people like. Seems like people who are fans of Palace are trying to excuse it, saying, "Well, everybody else doing it." No, everybody else ain't doing it.
Bro,
Some of these brands and these artists are going to maintain integrity, and people trying to compare it to Photoshop. No, it's not Photoshop.
No, it's not Photoshop. Photoshop, at least your Photoshop, you have to have the skills to actually do Photoshopping and actually do something with it, and you have to have the skill set to learn Photoshop to
And
do
the
it,
creativity.
and then yes, exactly. That's the whole thing. It's oh, I'm gonna compare it. This is probably a really bad comparison. It's like having. No, you got A-list stars, movie stars, and you get B-list movie stars, and you get B movies. This is almost the same context of having like a Z movie where you don't need to do anything, and it's just like it's like a reality star. They have no value except for the fact they just cause drama. This is what it is. AI. Some of these prompters have no creativity but to put a prompt in and to create something from somebody else just to elevate their content.
It's taking the skill out of things. It's like with music.
That
I can't remember who said it exactly, but one of these artists was on the red carpet for the Grammys, and he was speaking on how at some point they're gonna add an AI category to the Grammys.
Why?
Who's gonna stand there? There is no artist. So who's gonna stand there? The person who wrote the prompts?
Timbaland.
So we're gonna right. Next quick strike. That was great. That was perfect, bro. You did that. You did that.
I'm not wrong though. I'm not wrong. Adverts. So let's get into some adverts, right? We saw Ant-Man come out with his new advert, better, what was it? Believe That, sorry, not Better Than, Believe That. And he was taking shots again, bro, this week.
That's what he do.
He took shots at Jokic, Wemby. He took shots at who's SGA? I'm not familiar with the NBA.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, the reigning MVP and NBA champion leader of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
That's the one. Giannis, amongst others as well. Bro, he was taking shots, and also I said what I said on my sneaker review on my 6-second sneaker news, and I said, you talk about being the top dog. You better show it on court because we'll watch you. You better believe that. And that's the way I left it because how has he been doing on the court, bro? Let's be honest.
He's been killing.
Okay, he's been killing.
But, I mean,
good.
Yesterday, as of the day of recording, yesterday was the NBA trade deadline. His team looks a little different. They made some moves, some unexpected moves, but they're having a good season. He's having a good season. But he gonna have to show improvement in the playoffs. None of the people who, well, with the exception of Joker and Giannis, have championships. The people who he's taking shots at. I'm surprised he didn't take any shots at LeBron. I think he respects the throne. The fact that LeBron is still able to do what he is doing at 41 years old. So he left LeBron alone. The shots that Jokic were accurate in a lot of people's minds. The shots at Luka were accurate in a lot of people's minds. The shots at Giannis and the shots at Wemby were all valid. So Luka and Wemby don't have rings. Jokic got a ring. Giannis got a ring. So he gonna have to get him a ring. I would love to see him do that against my better judgment, because I am a Hawks diehard fan, but he is from Atlanta. Y'all done heard me go back and forth on Ant with his his personal mishaps, which I don't agree with. But I had a chance to see him play, and we won the game, so that was great. He had a really, really good game, and the Hawks won. So, that was good for me. I'm going to always rep for Ant, but he ain't on my team. So, whatever. Yeah, he gonna have to put up or shut up. And right now, he just doing a lot of talking. That's what he do, though. He from Atlanta. That's what we do.
I don't know. If he needs to win a ring, he needs to win a championship ring, and then the adverts will be better for him if he
win a ring, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he ain't gonna never shut up, man.
But he's your guy. He's your Atlanta guy.
He ain't gonna never.
All right, cool.
I'm telling you right now, Atlanta people with W's, you cannot shut us up, bro. Impossible.
Okie dokie. And this is not the only advert, because we're moving on. Shout out to him, and I kind of dug at him on the 60-second sneaker news. By the way, how you finding the 60-second sneaker news? Your honest opinion?
Just as good as ever, if not better.
Okay, good. Okay, cool. I've got all everything sorted out properly, which is great. Second of all, right? Second advert. Yo, Chris Gibbs, surgical Gibbs coming through. Did you see it, bro? Yeah. Did you see it? Shall we play it?
If you want to.
And now sever the osteo upper, making sure to avoid the central lumbar. So please. And severance complete. And now to suture the two parts, merging the new pulmonary system 0.5 millimeter below the collar cortex. Polymer. Nurse, hold her still. Beginning the Urahara stitch now.
What do you think, bro?
It's fire.
Fire. You know what? Chris Surgical Frankenstein Gibbs. That's his new name, bro. That's Frankenstein Stitch, bro.
Hey, man.
That was class. I saw that. I was class, bro. Absolute class. They're back. Like, with the adverts, the marketing. Yo, bro, people are hyped for that sneaker now. So,
what you expect? This is a union fragment.
Yeah, I thought
kind of goes without saying.
Very dope. Okay, and last but not least, the last advert, right? If you didn't know, Nike's bringing back the Nike Air Genie. So it was only right for us to show this advert too, bro.
Here was the lattice left. I am the genie on the lamp. I'm granting you just one wish.
What should I wish for? You know?
$1 million?
Nah, tax problem.
A new car?
Can't drive. They got it. Look, Mom, I can fly. I like that, Gene.
I am the greatest.
Yo, bro. Classic adverts are the best, bro.
Well, shout out to Little Richard. Is Little Richard still living?
You tell me, bro. Hold on. You just looked up. But what do you think? What do you think? What do you think of the new? Oh, not new. The re-release of the Nike Air Genie shoe, bro. Making your wishes come true.
What are you talking about? It's not a shoe, bro. It's not
Oh,
coming
this
out.
is-
Oh yeah, oh yeah, Little Richard passed in 2020.
Hey.
R.I.P. Little Richard, legend, Godfather of rock and roll, or not the Godfather, the creator of rock and roll. That shoe is not coming out.
If it does, bro. If it does, it's gonna be a joke.
Look at the background, bro. That's in the archive somewhere.
Oh yeah,
That's
it's
not
an
coming out.
archive.
It's
Yeah.
a prop. He wore the shoe in the commercial. Niecy Nash is the new Nike Genie.
Yeah. Yeah, like that's dope. Which wasted the way the adverts. And the adverts are that they lost their way during like for a little while, but the adverts are fired. The Adidas are coming with their F50 Predator adverts. Nike and Jordan Brand are coming back with their adverts. It's is fire. I think the bro sent me another advert for another sneaker shoe that's coming out in the UK. There's an advert for that. Yeah, they're coming. The marketing for the sneakers are back, bro. And I'm loving the adverts. Absolutely loving the adverts. What's your thoughts on it, just in general?
My favorite commercial will always be the famous Nike basketball commercial where they were dribbling to the beat. So that'll always be my favorite one. That and some of the Dion and Ken Griffey ads from back in the day. A few of the Jordan ads from back in the day. The ones especially where he would wear a different shoe, where it was just like a general like a Gatorade ad or something like that, where he wouldn't wear a Jordan, he would wear some other Nike silhouette. I love those, but my favorite of all time is that Nike basketball ad.
One of my favorites was the Brazilian 1998 Nike ad in the airport when they were doing the skills for the airport and for the World Cup. Bro, that was dope.
I think I remember
Very,
that.
very dope. Yeah, it had all the Brazilian team, Ronaldinho and stuff like that as well. That was fire. Roberto Carlos with the long kick through that. Yeah, it's fire. That advert was absolute fire. I'm so happy they're bringing back all these creative adverts. That's what they need to do. That's what they need to do. It just brings up the hype. It just adds more momentum to it. Definitely. I just wanted to showcase the adverts. It's fire. Chris Surgical Gibbs, obviously Ant-Man Edwards with his I believe that, and yeah, the little nostalgia there with the Nike Air Genie. That was it, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Niecy Nash. Next quick strike. Quickly. I think this is more really a discount than an actual quick strike because I don't have much conversation for this. Plus, we're running out of time. The one sneaker that was being shown and touted as a Halloween Jordan 5, it was wrong. It was wrong. It's actually a Solefly Jordan 5 set to release in October or somewhere around the holiday season. All black, orangish red highlights, green Jumpman, milky bottom. This looks like what people were saying is going to be a Halloween sneaker, but come to find out is actually a Solefly sneaker.
Solefly. But that's what you get for when you pre-gun anything, because you look at the colorway and you look at you know what actually happened. They looked at the colorway, saw it had orange on it, so it was black, maybe had green on it because of Solefly. And Solefly is especially when you saw Solefly freeze this year, and then it's coming out in October and thought, oh yeah, it's a Halloween sneaker. That's what happened.
Solefly sneakers traditionally have orange. So, yeah, I don't know what to say, bro. Like and this is still a mock-up, but I'm quicker to believe that this is an actual sneaker coming from Solefly versus a Halloween Jordan 5. Not that a Halloween Jordan 5 is like out of the question, but I would rather see a Solefly 5 than a Halloween 5.
I believe that. I believe that. This is why we always said this, and this is why I'm reluctant to do the 60-second drops now, because I took your critique, and I weighed back on it, and I'll just have to rethink how I'm going to do it if I'm going to do it. But that's the whole context of I'm gonna do a mock up. And with the mock-up, I'm basically gonna say it's gonna be this and this. And no, and this is what's very deluded with the whole thing is when you do mock-ups like that and you show it and you showcase it, and all of a sudden it's not what it looks like. And now we know it's not. To be honest, it's brought a bit more hype behind it because it's a Solefly. But because it's not what we expected it, and now it's something different. Everybody just goes, sometimes. That happens. So this is why we told you, don't believe the hype, don't believe the mock-ups, just see what the product looks like, and then let's do it.
Yeah, the main reason why I like to have early information is so I can decide, which direction I want to move in as far as making a purchase. But I'm really, I say it all the time, and I'm going to keep saying it. I really, really hate mock-ups. Because it gives you a false sense of satisfaction. It may look like that, it may not. Most of the time, it don't. Until right before the release, and people start getting official pictures, and then all of a sudden, the mock-up looks more like the actual release. So yeah, I'm not rolling. I'm glad to have the information that is coming, because I probably will want to go in for this. But we'll see.
I'm gonna try and shout out Solefly again and say, please bring it to the UK this time, or Europe this time as well, because I'm being selfish. But yeah, let's see what happens with that.
Yeah, if it's actually coming.
They like my last post. They was like, thank you very much. I said, we appreciate you here. He goes, we appreciate you too. Come on, Solefly, just bring them to the... I'm not even telling me, don't send me a pair. Just release them over here. I'll be happy if you release them over here.
Yeah, I'm with you.
All right, cool. Last you want to say it? I'll let you say it.
Last quick strike.
All right, so you know the famous TikTok star, Khaby? Khaby Lamy?
No, I don't.
The guy just...
I know who he is.
Yeah. There's a guy who just does that when he basically takes stupid situations and say this is the easy way to do it. Has never talked at all. He just goes like that, and that's and he's made a business of it. Like shout out to him for one, to make a business of it, and sold his company for like nearly $900 million.
He didn't sell the company. He made a deal.
He made a deal. Okay, that's the one.
Yeah, he maintains some ownership, but he signed a big ass deal, like you said, over $900 million during a certain period. I think it was like 3 or 4 years or something like that. Yeah. So he's pretty much licensing himself and his content out to other companies. And his AI image as well. Yeah, it's NIL, name, image, and likeness. Yeah, that's the one. And also, this week we're not talking about that. Shout out to congratulations for that. Congratulations for that. Yeah. But he had a Skechers deal worth $1 million for 2 years. This is funny. And Skechers are now taking him to arbitration because he broke the contract and agreements. I'm going to put this up because it's there. He broke it. I would have did it too. And he was caught wearing Nikes. And I said to my 60 seconds Seeking News, I was like, well, he knows a good pay when he sees it. Just for you, just a little bit of dig at Skechers for who Skechers are, because you know how we feel about Skechers over here. Yeah, exactly. You copy all the other brands and make all little colorways that you want and then sell them. And we know you, we see you, you can do whatever you want with that. But they are taking him to arbitration, and they said, "All right, cool. You've broken the contract.
blah this, blah that. You had deals. You had to do some TikTok stuff for us and stuff like that. That's if you guys want to read that. I don't know if you can pause that and read that. You can read that, guys. But the best comment on this one is this one. He said, I'm gonna say this comment says, "Bro just got 970 million. He does not care about this. Laugh out loud." Bro, what Skechers gonna do?
Take that
What, the
$1 million
million back?
and shut the fuck up.
Exactly, but I think it's what it alludes to here. Both parties agreed to a contract in which Skechers will pay Lame 1 million over 2 years in exchange for 14 TikToks, 14 reels, and 50 Instagram stories. So what? So what?
Bro, this is the same company that's buying stock images or taking stock images of people and not doing NIL deals with them. So the man want to wear better sneakers than what y'all make, because outside of the orthopedic shit and work shoes, ain't nobody trying to wear Skechers to be cool. Ain't nobody buying them fucking MBs or I can't remember who's the other NBA player signed with Skechers. I think it's a few NFL players signed with Skechers too. I can get it more for an NFL player because on average they make less money than a lot of professional athletes. There may be a WNBA player or two signed to Skechers. That's it. Nobody cares, bro. Skechers is not cool. Whatever he did for Skechers wasn't going to be able to make them cool as a company. Like, if you wear Skechers, God bless you. You can wear what you want to wear. It's your money, spend it how you feel. But as far as this sneaker space is concerned, and as far as cultural equity and stuff like that, nobody gives a fuck about Skechers. And neither does Khaby. That's why as soon as he got that money, he put some Nikes on. He probably wanted to break the deal. I mean, I don't know if, I'm pretty sure there was a way where he could have got his lawyers to negotiate a way out of the deal. But he probably said, you know what? If I'm going to have to pay something back or forfeit something, okay, fuck it. Keep y'all money. Y'all are Skechers. Y'all need every goddamn dime y'all can get your hands on. The celebrities that y'all sign and pay to do these ads are not moving the needle culturally. Period. So it would behoove him to be out of this Skechers deal so he can move on to something more lucrative, like he already had.
It'd be really funny if Nike give him a deal now.
I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised.
Just to be spiteful.
That's not spiteful. That's good business. He's a big star. I mean, I don't know what reasoning they would have or what reasoning he would have. I can see Skechers saying, hey, look at this guy on TikTok. He's killing it. He's the #1 TikToker in the world.
And he's wearing our shoes.
If I was him, I wouldn't have took that deal. But I don't know his pockets. I don't know his situation. So $500,000 a year for 2 years to make 28 video reels and 50 posts, that probably ain't shit to him. In 2 years to make 14 this, 14 that, and 50 posts, that's nothing to somebody who's online every day creating content.
He could have done that in a year.
He could have did it all in a couple of weeks and put it out over time if he wanted to. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, bro, being attached to Skechers is not a good thing culturally.
He relinquished that quite quickly. That was quite funny. Out of spite as well. And he did it the best way he could.
Listen, bro. Skechers is getting cool from him, not the other way around.
Yeah.
He makes Skechers cool, not Skechers making him cool.
That's the one. That's the one. I like you. I like that play. I saw what you did. I like that play. Yeah. All right, cool. That was the quiz rights. I know you got something important to talk about. Let's go do it.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Guilty! Welcome back to Sneaker Court Public Opinion with me, Judge Public Opinion, and executioner this week. Q's got something on the docket. I might have something on the docket too, but Q's definitely got something on the docket. What you got this week, bro?
Ronnie, bring your ass here. Bring your ass here, Ronnie. Shout out DC Young Fly. Bring your ass here, boy. Ronnie. Ronnie Feig of Kith put out onto the Beyonce's internet or Al Gore's internet that he blessed his so-called biggest hater with a pair of friends and family Kith Air Force Ones.
Mm-hmm.
One of the most disappointing parts about this story to me is the fact that some prominent sneaker people are actually praising this, but there's also some people who found some problems with this, me being one of them, for different reasons. First of all, your biggest hater, why would you give your biggest hater anything? I ain't giving my biggest hater nothing, let alone acknowledgement. In certain spaces, hate does you no good. Like for us, I feel like some people will watch us to hate on us. Engagement is engagement, whether you like it or not. If you're hitting the button, it's good for us, right? If you're dropping a comment, if you're hitting the dislike button or the like button, if you've given us spins on audio or views on video, it benefits us. If I hate your brand, I'm not spending no money with you.
Mm.
So it does you no good to gift someone who is not helping you progress. I've been hating on Ronnie for the longest. I have made purchases from Kith. I got my wife a pair of Neon 95s in 2020. And I bought a Yeezy slide for somebody else, obviously, because I ain't buying no goddamn Yeezy slides for myself.
Yeah.
Send me the fucking Friends and Family Air Force One, Ronnie. Send me the Kith Air Max 95. I really want that 95. But fuck you, Ronnie. That dude, you know that dude. You know that dude. Where did you get his address from to be able to send him something? Where did you get his information? Is he a former customer? Or is this just a ploy? Is this a trick? Is this one of your friends who y'all got some type of deal going on to where y'all making it seem like it's one thing when it's not?
Also,
like, I don't understand.
God. Also, to add validity to that, a lot of people in the comments saying, I'm your biggest hater and I got blocked by Kith. I did this. So there's people out there saying they've been blocked, they've been banned, they've been this, they've been that, and they're probably a bigger hater than this guy is. and Ronnie's just blocked them. So, is this your biggest hater? For one. Secondly, it sounds very fishy because it sounds very fishy that you gave somebody that you probably commented to you on you all the time. You probably didn't know you. Probably just hated on you. Probably didn't do business with you. You can't get somebody's address from their handle, for one, unless they kind of registered with you and your things and stuff like that. It sounds a lot of dodgy, fishy stuff for promo for a friends and family Air Force One. Is that Air Force One, bro? Yes, Air Force One. Mm-hmm. So yeah. Sometimes things are too good to be true, and this feel good factor story about converting a hater to a lover quickly. That is very quickly, because that guy was, thank you, Ronnie. Yeah, it don't look good, bro. And for all the people that got caught up and didn't take a step back and think, this is a publicity stunt. Yeah, this is a publicity stunt. In my opinions, in the Shoe Dog point of view, this is a publicity stunt that fooled majority of the big platforms in our eyes, until you can prove it otherwise. Because a lot of people have been banned from Kith. A lot of people have been restricted from purchasing from Kith because they've been hating. And it was just, if it's your biggest hater, why was he not banned? He's been commenting on your thing. Why was he not stopped? Name and shame? Don't know. On that note, guilty, Ronnie. You might have bluffed a lot of people, but we're more clever than that. We see through the smokes and mirrors. Anything else you want to say, bro?
Fuck you, Ronnie. Send me some 95.
Right, last quick one. Guilty! Alright, cool. I'm going to take Daniel to court this week because I've done the shoot up, I've done the 60-second sneak and use continuously for week on week, and he's not even come on the podcast to say, T, I want to come on the podcast, let's do another show. So I'm taking you to court and you're guilty. Guilty! You're guilty until you come back on the podcast and have another show with us. Is that right, bro?
I can't say fuck Daniel. I don't want to say fuck Daniel. Bring your ass back on the pod, man.
It's never fuck Daniel. Yeah, stop making excuses. Never fuck Daniel. Pause. It is just come back on the pod, bro. We missed you.
And stop wearing white sneakers to public events. It's a bad look.
That one too. All right.
Fuck you, Ronnie.
When resale is too high.
Damn, resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
When the back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
I had to say it one more time for good measure. I almost want to name this episode Fuck Ronnie Fike.
All right, cool. Let's get into some discounts quickly. If we got 2 minutes or so, go on.
The dumbass administration, for some reason, is trying to investigate Nike for racial discrimination.
Oh, against white employees. I saw that. It was just ridiculous. I don't understand that.
Fucking ridiculous. Every Nike store that I go in, I see black employees and I see white employees. I see Hispanic employees. I see a rainbow of employees. Besides the fact the Nike headquarters is in Oregon. Mm-hmm. The Nike owner is a white man. The Nike creators were 2 white men. A lot of the designers are white men. I'm pretty sure majority of the corporate infrastructure of Nike are white men.
Diversity is key in this field, and it is very diverse. Let's say that it could be because of the athletes. I don't know, bro. Yeah, that's a ridiculous one, bro. Seriously, that's an absolute ridiculous one.
I think it's more about the athletes and a lot of the consumers revolting against all the stupid shit they doing than it is about discrimination.
Good. All right, next one.
Air Force One, made in Italy. 850 pairs.
Tell me the price. Tell me the price, please.
$600.
Is it patent leather? It's shiny though.
Yeah, very shiny. Tiny swoosh on the side versus the normal size swoosh we used to see in Air Force Ones. Yeah, $600 is a bad price for a sneaker that look like that.
Triple black action, bro. We can't even call it that. What do you call it? What we used to call it triple black before?
Oh, Goon Force Ones.
Yeah. You can't call that the Goon Force One, bro, for sure.
Tuxedo Force One.
Mafia Force One.
Right. Heel Force One. There's a black pair and a white pair too. So
I thought I saw the white pair. I wasn't too sure.
Yeah. Rich Paul and Clutch Athletics got another New Balance collab coming. This one is on the AC Runner. There's also merch to go along with it. So if y'all fans of Rich Paul or Clutch Sports or New Balance, this should be right up your alley. I ain't seen the shoe yet, but I saw some of the merch. Not too interested in it anyway, since I only got one New Balance in my whole collection, and that's because of Roland. So
Yeah,
shout out to y'all. Rich Paul, stop colluding on your podcast, bro. Making LeBron look bad. Adidas has signed the son of a legend. Riley Hawk, the son of the legendary skateboarder Tony Hawk, is now an Adidas skateboard athlete. Shout out to Riley. Shout out to Tony. I wish Tony was a Nike guy, being that Jordan 1s were big in skating back in the 80s when the culture really started to form.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to the Hawk family. Legends. Speaking of legends, Khaby. A Khaby 3 low and a Dunk low are coming in an FC Barcelona collab. So RIP Khaby and Gigi.
all right.
Shout out to Vanessa. I guess shout out to Barcelona fans. We know that was Khaby's favorite football club. So
Yeah, it's my
right.
second favorite. It's my second favorite football club, just because of Lionel Messi and Ronaldinho playing there.
that's what's up. So yeah, be on the lookout for that Khaby pack coming some point this year. Shout out to Larry June, one of the more underrated rappers of his time. He has an Adidas collab coming on the Control 5 silhouette. It looks nice.
Yeah, I like it. It looks nice. The colors on it look banging as well.
Yeah, real bright, real colorful, real nice collab. Shout out to Larry. Hey, Nike. I'm getting a little tired of y'all putting that neon colorway on any and everything. Just give us the damn 95s.
They coming.
They coming.
What are
They coming. It's close. I know. It's a horrible sneaker. Nobody should buy it.
No,
Very
don't buy it.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's the material choices are poorer on it. I advise everybody to stay clear of that sneaker.
No wonder they keep releasing it every other year, because it just falls apart.
Just right. It's not a good investment.
No.
Just buy the Air Max Plus
Yeah.
neon. Just buy
Or
the neon TNs that they
Yeah,
got
that's the
coming.
ones.
The TNs are built way better. They last longer. They're more comfortable. Just get those. Don't worry about the 95s.
No.
You know what I'm
Don't worry about
saying?
it.
Shout out to Kyrie. Has yet to hit the court this season. His team has... Boy, the Mavericks did a number on their roster. They traded Anthony Davis because they're trying to build around Cooper Flag. I don't know what it's going to look like when Kyrie does make it back. However, Kyrie has an all-star themed pack that he's dropping with purple and gold. Paying homage to Kobe Bean Bryant in LA.
That's dope.
So shout out to
Very
Kyrie
dope.
for that.
Round of applause to Kyrie for that. You know,
Yes, sir.
Kyrie is a very, very dope human being. From all the years I learned, he's a very, very dope human being. He believes in what he believes in. He believes in justice. He does what he needs to do. He steps away from businesses that he don't believe in, and then he does what he needs to do. That is a dope human being. Shout out to Kyrie Irving.
And he's standing on business too. If he say it, he's gonna stand on it.
Exactly.
There are pictures going around of Jordan 11 John Air produced alongside of Jalen Hurts, Philadelphia Eagles quarterback. For those of y'all don't know, John is what they say in Philly. It's like it's an alternate dialect pronunciation of joint.
Okay.
So people in Philly got their own accent. They say John, they say bull. Like instead of boy, they say bull.
Oh, okay, got you.
Like if you listen to Benny Siegel, Freeway, and like some of the other guys from Philly, when they rap, you can hear some of that slang in there. You might not know what they're saying right away, but in the U.S., in black culture, we didn't figure that out. So the John and the bull.
Dope Eyes. I was literally listening to them the other day. Dope Eyes, Freeway, and Benny Siegel. Dope Eyes.
So I don't think this is coming out. It is a PE and it's a sample, and we know Jalen Hurts can pretty much do whatever he want to do.
Yeah, just like that 14 we saw last week. We got another green variation of a Jordan 11. Hurts my feelings. Both of them look dope.
Hey, that was a pun too. Hurts your feelings.
I didn't mean it either.
But it's Jalen
hurts
Hurts.
my feelings. No, I just caught it. I just said it. I didn't mean it, but it came through. Jalen hurts my feelings.
It's just so funny to me the fact that they calling it the John Air. I'm like, that's the Philliest shit I ever seen in my life. So shout out to Jalen Hurts. I'm pretty sure you don't know who Jared Allen is. A lot of people don't know who Jared Allen is. He's the center for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Always got the big fro. Look like a 70s player in a modern day uniform.
I've seen him. Yeah.
This man been wearing Kyrie threes, the same black and white colorway of Kyrie threes since 2017. Come to find out, for years, and he wears a size 17. Something like, I think it's 17. He's been collecting that same sneaker since they came out. He trying to find them any and everywhere he can. He wears the same pair until they start to fall apart. And imagine, bro, he's playing legit NBA basketball. Like, he's a really good player. The fact that he is beginning to run out of Kyrie threes is breaking my heart, man.
They need to give him more Kyrie threes, bro.
I don't know. I think he's a Nike athlete and a sponsored Nike athlete. I really think they should start making more Kyrie threes just for him. Like,
yeah,
I don't know how helpful it'll be for the company, but this is Jared Allen, bro. Like, it's established at this point. Like, when you see him on the court, he's gonna have on black and white Kyrie threes. They say one of the equipment managers, I think, managed to find a different colorway of the Kyrie threes in his size. Yeah. But I think he's down to having one spare pair of the black and white colorway. and then he has whatever that latest pair they bought for him or found for him. So if you're out there,
what's gonna ball in? Or is he gonna ball in his socks afterwards?
he gonna have to find something as close to Kyrie, probably Kobe. Excuse me, probably Kobe's or Sabrina's, maybe. I think maybe Paul George Nikes. They kind of similar to the Kyrie's. Like you can remember when Zion was in college, he wore a lot of Kyrie's and Paul George's. So
9 years, bro. 9 years of wearing the same sneaker. That's what you call proper sneakerhead. That's what you call proper sneakerhead.
I don't even know if he's a sneakerhead. He just loved that sneaker. That's the only sneaker he wants to play his games in. So shout out to Jared Allen. I hope you can get more black and white Kyrie 3s, because I don't want to see you wearing nothing else. I'm too used to seeing him wear that shoe, bro.
Yeah.
I got a couple more.
Yeah.
I'm a Munyer Jordan 17.
Didn't see that.
That's all I got to say.
At least you're gonna be happy.
So will I. And my last discount, the WNBA negotiations are still going on. The timeline is moving well for next season to start on time right now. A lot of demands the players were making. And a list came out of everything that the WNBA is willing to give to the players. Some of the stuff on that list is ridiculous, bro. Like, what? Y'all would... WNBA players have to pay for League Pass.
What?
How am I playing for a league and I have to pay for a subscription to watch games?
That's stupid. That's stupid. You know what? That's ridiculous, because how are you going to learn the tactics of the other team without watching their games?
No, you got footage for that. Like, that ain't...
Yeah, but still, you play for the league. You play for the league. You should be able to watch this league. That's ridiculous.
No. League Pass, you get to watch NBA and WNBA.
Oh.
And other content produced by the NBA. Yeah, it's out on Instagram. And I'm pretty sure every other platform by Clutch WNBA. Go to Clutch WNBA and you can see the list. It's 30 plus things that the WNBA is proposing, 36 things. And the last thing on that list is free WNBA League Pass. Healthcare stuff, pregnancy stuff, anti-drug policies, and all type of stuff, man. Charity donations being tied to fines that players have to pay. So it's a lot of good stuff that they are offering. I want to see the league continue to grow. I want to see the players get more money. So hopefully whatever deal they come to will be good for both parties.
Yeah, and the only way to do that is to keep watching the women's NBA or WNBA. Keep doing that, guys. And ladies and gentlemen, keep watching that. That's how you build momentum, and that's how you make the actual platform bigger. That's what natural growth is, the best growth. Let's do it for the ladies. That's what I'm saying. Right, a couple more for me. We saw proper pictures of Tiana Taylor Jordan 3. What a concept. Absolutely dope. We talked about it on the sneaker releases. Go and check that out. Adidas turned Adizero Evo SL into a pasta for the Dubai marathon. That was quite interesting. That's funny. Costco dropping more Dunk Lows or Nike Dunk Lows Pros in different stores as well. Keep watching them if you want them. There's more coming. It's not limited. Nike Air Zoom. Yeah, Nike Air Zoom Flight Glove. It returns this fall. You saw that, bro? You did that?
Yeah, we've been seeing that.
Yeah, okay, cool. Fragment also are dropping in Mine 002. I think we talked about this already. The Jordan 1 Fragment Union, the black and white pair is coming to 5 cities. I think the nearest one to Europe is Paris. If you want that, go and get that. No,
Boring.
Yeah, that one. MJ6 championship ring sold for a total of 8 million, bro, this week. His second highest memorabilia, his highest being I think 10.1 million for his last dance playoffs finals jersey. That's dope. And LeBron's got his next Air Force One, which is the voltage green. Do you see that, bro?
Yeah. I ain't paid much attention to it, but I did see it.
Okay, last week I got Nike's dropping the Diamond Turf 2. I think you discussed that. Was it last week?
It came out today.
It came out today. Okay, cool. That's good. Also, Jordan 5 Sunset's coming out this year as well. Watch out for that. And last but not least, Jordan 3 Brazil is dropping in 2026. Watch out for that. That was all of the discount topics. There you go, bro. And that is pretty much the show.
Yes. Shout out to all the bros. Anish, Dwayne, Jamie.
Yep.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Like we said before, shout out to Khaby, shout out to Mr. V. Congratulations to In Kicks We Trust on 250 episodes. We on the way now. We got 2 more before we get to 200. I don't know what we're going to do different, if anything. It'll just be another day at the office.
Yeah, probably going to crack probably some liqueur, maybe. Who knows? Get rowdy.
Hey, man. See, I can put this on camera. Shout out to Creature Comforts. 1 million cases sold in
Yay. Round of applause.
In 2025. Shout out to David Steen. Tubby's is on the way. Tubby's Rum Punch. Great product. I rock with you, David, the long way. You know that. I appreciate you. And yeah, man. Appreciate everybody. Hit all the good buttons. We love y'all. Even that one person in South Africa, if they still listening.
Might be 2 people now.
I'm gonna check. Yeah. I ain't looked at the demographics in a while, but I need to check. So that's it for us, man, this week. Well, this episode, not this week. Do me a favor. Have a great day, a great week, a great month, and a great year. And continue to buy what you like, rock what you like. Don't believe the hype, because the hype ain't real. And sneakers don't make you cool.
You make the sneakers cool. For sure,
yes.
For sure. Yeah. Keep strong. And if you're struggling, reach out. Don't be scared. Trust me. That's all I'm going to say.
Fuck Ronnie.
On that, peace out.